What's up, YouTube? It's the Hood Trucker Fitness Channel. We talk everything fitness, everything weight loss, and we can learn to go from fat to fit. I'm a little fatter than I am fit. But we're gonna fix that. Everything is fixable for the most part. That's what we're here to talk about, and that's what we're gonna do. But first thing is first. It's the end of the day. It's probably 10:30 at night. I didn't do well in the diet today, so let me explain. Yesterday I had a day off, or a partial day off, and we did some drinking. Now, as you've seen in one of my other videos, I did a beer tasting video. Well, the beer I like to drink is beer that you don't have to drink a lot of beer to achieve the purpose that you drink beer in the first place. To either, feel good, basically. So, for example, I was drinking 11% stout beer, and stout is basically coffee and beer. We call it motor oil. We call it basically motor oil, but it's potent. But one of the side effects of drinking, period, is that you crave sweets a lot of times. Me in particular. That's why I didn't really do well with today's day, today's eating. I kind of got screwed up last night. It was pretty much kind of like an all-nighter, and kind of started a little bit late in the morning, and then it kind of threw me off, and all that kind of stuff. But I had a few sweets that I probably shouldn't have had, and I had some cheeses, just stuff that craving type stuff. That's food you shouldn't eat if you're trying to lose weight. But again, we're here. It's 10 o'clock at night, and I'm trying to redeem myself because I screwed up. But one of the things that happens not only when you drink beer, because I had it last night, is when you eat stuff that you're really not supposed to eat. Like, again, I'm 49. I mean, I've said it before. I'm 49 years old, and I heard somebody say it best, is that the older you get, the more sensitive your body gets. So you can't necessarily eat like you used to eat. You can't eat a whole pizza and lay down and go to sleep. You can't do that. Me personally, if I ate a pizza right now, I probably wouldn't finish the whole pizza, and even if I did, I would absolutely not be able to lay down because I gotta have heartburn out of this world. So you can't really do that. So, but the reason is because when you get older, your body doesn't produce stomach acid, and if your body is not producing stomach acid, then you have problems with absorption. You got all kinds of different digestive type of stuff, heartburn being one of them. So when they tell you to take Prilosec, that's the absolute opposite of what you need to do. What you need to do is you need to add more acid to your stomach. I know it sounds crazy and counterintuitive, but think about it. If the reason that you're you're refluxing your acid, it's because there's a valve here somewhere, right? I don't know what the valve is called, but it opens and closes based on the pH of your stomach. So if your pH is low, it's going to be left open. If the pH is where it's supposed to be, it's going to close, which means that when it's open, you get the heartburn. When it's closed, you don't get the heartburn. Now, that the Prilosec stuff, I tried that because I was, before I was woke, basically, and did research. I didn't know any better, so I took the Prilosec. But what I was having happen was that it was suppressing the the acid, but I was having other digestive problems. For example, I would wake up out of my sleep and just coughing, and there's something be stuck in my throat. Like it was allowing like actual food to come up instead of just the acid. Actual food was coming up. So I said, well, that's weird. And then when I was, when I have a bowel movement, it didn't seem right. It was just crazy. And then I even though I didn't have heartburn and whatever, it felt like my stomach was bloated. So I started thinking like, if I'm taking something to take acid away, I could have swore that your stomach is like as acidic as like hydrochloric acid. So if I'm taking acid out, isn't that making it so that I need acid? So why are you taking it away? So I kind of thought that was crazy. And then you look on the box, it says only do it for 14 days. And then one of my friends told me, oh, you can take that forever. Found out that's not the case. Well, upon further review and upon doing a little research, Google, I found out that the real reason that you're having, these heartburn issues is because you don't have enough acid, right? So what you need to do is you need to put acid into the system to compensate for the lack of acid that your body is producing. If I'm 220 and I have heartburn, a sore throat as well, because it works on sore throats, is I take this. I know it's kind of it's the Hood Trucker Fitness channel, so don't look at this. It ain't gonna be pretty. It's gonna be hood. So this the Apple Cider Vinegar with Mother, right? And Mother is basically the pulp. So it's not filtered. It's unfiltered. It's I believe they call it virgin, like the no, it's just raw and unfiltered, right? And Mother is the pulp. So what I do is I take a water bottle, drink it down to like the line, maybe put a little more. Drink it down to the line, right? And I explained this really briefly in another video, but I didn't do a demonstration. So what I like to do is I'm gonna take, I forgot to take that top off. So this is the other thing. It's pink Himalayan salt, right? In a little grinder. These are like $2 or $3 or $4 or whatever it is. So I take that and see it's got the top on there, right? So what I'll do is I'll grind it. Okay, and then you got the salt in there, right? So what I'll do is I'll take the salt and put it in my hand. Just make sure your hands are clean. And then I'll scoop it into the bottle. Right? Real simple. And I can actually do this while I'm driving. If I catch heartburn while I'm driving, I can do all of this while I'm driving. So, right? So the salt's in here. Now what the salt does is for taste. Because we're about to put this vinegar in there. And this vinegar ain't no joke. If you try to drink this straight, it's like taking a shot of alcohol. But it doesn't taste like alcohol. It tastes like vinegar, right? And so we're gonna do this. They say a couple of teaspoons. That's it's a large water bottle. It's a 17 ounce. So we put a little bit more. It shouldn't hurt you that much, But then, anything is good. You put it in there. You can put a couple of teaspoons or whatever. I put a little bit more than that, but. And then you got the salt in there, right? So what I'll do is I'll take the salt and put it in my hand. Just make sure your hands are clean. And then I'll scoop it into the bottle. 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 And then I'll s You can do it to however you want. Like sometimes it's I mean I eyeball it, so it's sometimes a little bit stronger, sometimes it's not as strong. If it's too strong, I might take and pour a little bit out, and then add a little water to it or whatever the case. Maybe add a little bit more salt to it. But I got a nice little chunk of salt in there. Maybe like, I don't know, a teaspoon or a tablespoon, whatever's shorter. But you just shake it up and try to get that salt working in there. Then you drink it. Oh, that's perfect. You still get the face, but adding acid to the system. And that's pretty much it. So that's how you make an apple cider vinegar drink. Excellent for helping you lose weight. If you drink that, you get your half a gallon to a gallon of water in every day. That's significant. What I do is this. I got a couple of tools that I use. I use muscle milk, right? And it's the extra strength one, 40 grams, right? And I got two of these. One for in the morning and one for right after I work out. Now, the reason why you should get your protein in is because protein fills you up. Not only that, you need protein to build muscle, because the protein acts as a repair. It's a reparative substance that you want to put in your body. You need your carbs, you need your water, you need everything. So what you don't need is your sugar, and you don't need all that. But you know how that goes. Sometimes I'm going to get that cupcakes. But again, that's why we here at 10 o'clock at night. So we got that. So I'm gonna drink that. I'm gonna drink this one tonight. I'm gonna drink that one in the morning. You don't really want to drink 80 grams. I mean, it's 80, right? You don't want to drink 80 grams at once, because you're probably not gonna absorb it all. You got to get it in. So I use these because it's easy. I'm not washing I tried to do the protein powder, which is much cheaper. You can get a big old jug of that for like $20-$30 or something. All right, depending on what it is and its quality and all that. But you can go to Walmart and get a big old jug of that. I don't know how much it is at Walmart, but the reason why I don't mess with the powder is because I don't have time to do a lot of dishes, and I'm not gonna have no shaker bottle and I drink it and then I gotta pull over. I gotta rinse it out. I'm not using I can keep bottled water. I'm not gonna be using my bottled water to wash no dishes. And some of these truck stops is nasty, and I'm germaphobe already, and you already got the corona. I'm not gonna be doing no dishes all the time, and it's a hassle anyway. So these are like $5. That's $10 for 80 grams of protein. I still need to get the minimum. I still need 100 to 140 grams. But I'll go to Wendy's and get a triple, right? There's plenty of protein there, and it's decent meat, right? They're one of the best out of all the chains. I like Wendy's the best. They're at the truck stop, so it makes it convenient, and they will serve it to you in a little plastic little container. Poor man's steak, I guess you can call it, but it's a triple. It's got cheese on it. And it's got the little vegetables in there. You can get it however you want it, but you can do it that way. And you eliminate the bread, which bread is never ever an acceptable type of a carbohydrate if you're trying to do something with your body. So you kind of want to stay away from bread. I mean, from the top bodybuilders and everything, 999 times out of 1,000, they're probably not gonna eat no bread. They might eat pasta, stuff like that, but almost never no bread, because it's basically empty, and it also depends on what type of bread you get. If you get white bread, you get this or that. Most of that stuff is trash, so they don't do it. So we covered the vinegar. We covered the muscle milk. Get your proteins. And now we're going to move on to the workout.